side by side, looking for the restart, or looking for the initial start, and here they go. And they'll lead off of turn number 2, and Austin Cool with a full head of steam. Started outside of row number 3. He's going to look around the outside of Williams, Maya, and Cornell, and Cool will lead lap number 1. Austin Cool started in the 6th position outside of row number 3, and he has taken that thing to the front big time. And he has driven away from Brad Williams as Paul Rios and Lance White make contact with each other in turn number 2, and that will bring out a early yellow flag here on lap number 2. And green flags in the air. We're underway. Once more here, this time with 19 laps to go. Austin Cool, he'll lead the field off of turn number 2 as Brad Williams looks to the inside of John Cornell. Might have made contact with the backside of John Cornell there as Cornell kind of drifted up the racetrack, stopped the momentum of the 23 of Brad Williams. Williams thought about going low, just kind of got into the backside just a smidge there. As your top 3, they've broken away from this battle for 4th. It's Rob Maya, last night's main event winner in the 37. Now he will drive away from Jeff Schildmeyer, and he'll bring John Morris with him. Last night, John Morris finished 2nd, so the drivers finished 1-2 last night. Right now, running 4th and 5th here tonight's the main event. It's currently being led by Cool, then it's Cornell in 2nd, followed by Brad Williams in 3rd. Behind John Morrison, 5th, is James Webster now being scored in the 6th spot. He just got around Jeff Schildmeyer, who runs in 7th, and 8th it is Lance White. 9th is Bruce Duckett. Paul Rios has taken his car off the racetrack. So Paul Rios' night is done in the 19R. See him coming down into the infield to the hot pit work area. We will call it a weekend here, the 9th annual John Morris Classic. See that car extremely jacked up there in the hot pit area as Austin Cool leads him off of turn number 4. Down into turn number 1, Austin Cool right now using that higher line. John Cornell kind of using a bit of a middle groove right now. Up underneath Austin. That's about a second advantage Austin Cool has, but that second is gone as John Cornell now drives to the inside of Austin Cool. Cornell down low, Cool up top. Cool with the momentum off of turn number 2. He'll hang onto the top spot down the back straightaway and drive away once more. Not too sure what happened there with the 77X of Cool. That last lap did not have a clean corner, I guess, in 3 and 4. It was John Cornell to drive up underneath him, but this time Austin Cool able to hit all his marks and keep Cornell at bay here with 13 laps to go. When they come to the stripe, it will be 12 laps to go. Lance White, the slow car at the tail end of the field in the 107. Right now using a lower groove is Lance White, so we'll see what happens when Cool, Cornell, Williams, and Maya can catch up to him as those 4 drivers right now are in the first half of the field. And Austin Cool just missed turn 4 again. Threw up a little rooster tail action that time before as that allows Cornell look back down to his inside. Looks like Cool just kind of hopped over the cushion there just a bit there. Put it up in the fluffy stuff off of turn number 4, but now he's back in the rubber part of the racetrack and able to drive away, but now he's got Lance White in front of him. He'll drive down the inside of the 107 to Lance White. White, though, he'll chop him off at turn number 2, and Austin Cool has to keep his composure right now. Drives it in deep that time. Comes across the nose of Lance White in the 107, and he will clear him off at turn number 4. John Cornell cannot waste his time with White. He has to get around him in a big hurry. He'll go around the outside of White as White now realizes that the leaders are there. He went down to the inside, let Cornell take that position. He'll let Brad Williams or Rob Maya go by as well off of turn number 4. Austin Cool out front. Lead right now 1 second. The advantage that Cool has over John Cornell. We'll see if he can break into that lead at all, as right now he's able to hold him at bay by about what appears 6 car lengths on the racetrack. Cool gets through turn number 4 a lot clearer that time than the position on the track. He had a couple of mishaps, twice in the last 5 laps. So right now holding that pretty well through turns 3 and 4. And wants to keep it in the black stuff down there on the racetrack. Into that group, does not want to hop over into the dust, the fluff up there. Marbles, as they call it. And he is driving away right now. 1.3 seconds the advantage Austin Cool has as the battle's starting to get intense now for that 3rd spot. As we got 1 car around, it's James Webster in turn number 2, bringing out the second Beaver Stripes yellow flag here on lap 15 with green flags in the air. We're back underway. And Brad Williams will sneak around the outside of John Cornell as John Morris now looks to the inside of Cornell. That's a battle for third on the racetrack. Cornell going backwards here in the start as Morris able to get by him. So we got a new top three now. It's still led by Austin Cool, but now you got Brad Williams in second and Morris in that third spot as Cornell starting to put the pressure back on Morris for that position. Can't quite get anything done with him off of turn number 2 as Morris now pulls away by about a car length and a half over John Cornell. He's the 18 of Morris, tries to reel in that 23 of Williams off of turn number 4. It's still going to be Austin Cool out front showing the way. He already has a 1.1 second advantage over the 23 of Williams here with 4 laps to go. 3.5 as they go down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Austin Cool holding a pretty steering wheel here tonight. He's had a couple of mistakes, but he's been able to recover from them so far in this main event, and something definitely changed on that race car from the heat race action here to the main event. As we were talking about up here, me and Steve from Gestalt Production producing this IMCA.TV feed. It almost sounded like his car was laying over during the heat race earlier on, and here he is in this main event. He jumped out to the early race lead, and he has led them all since the drop of the green flag after starting outside of row number 6. Or outside of row number 3 in the 6th position as white flag comes out. Austin Cool with another bit of a wiggle off of 4. This is going to tighten things up now as Brad Williams is there. Austin Cool, Brad Williams, John Morris, John Cornell, your top 4. Austin Cool just has to hit his marks through 3 and 4, and he will be a winner, and he will do it here at Arizona Speedway. Austin Cool wins tonight's SWDRA late model main event. So Austin Cool comes to Santan Ford victory lane. So he'll climb out of the car, race fan, steering wheel in hand. Give it up for Austin Cool. A little Joey Logano, Kyle Busch tribute there. It's a weird combo. And Austin Cool last night, a lot of drama surrounding the driver of the 77X last night. Austin Cool here in the heat race, man. Seemed like the car was kind of laying down on you a little bit. What did you guys change?
Yeah, we had a lot of brake issues early. We had brake issues tonight, and like lap 3 or 4 there, the brakes just went to the floor. So luckily the track took rubber. I made a handful of mistakes there, but boy, these cars are hard to drive, but what a blast. I just really like to thank all the fans for coming out here. I know it's late, I know it's hot out, so thank you guys, because without you guys here, we wouldn't be here. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors on this deal. First and foremost, I'd like to thank my father. I'd like to thank Dave, who lets us race this car here. I'd like to thank Anthony. He came out from California to crew chief for us this weekend. My girlfriend Amanda, my mom, my family, everyone on this deal. I'd like to thank Brad. He was real helpful this whole weekend. And I'd like to thank our sponsors on this deal: Weir's Machine, Lucas Oil, Tire Demon, A1 Materials, Tolliver's Carpet One, Side Job Garage Doors, Big Bob's Flooring, Klein Engines, Cool Grips, BRW, Arizona Tubes and Hoses, Interstate Batteries, and iBox Springs. And then, of course, thank you to ET for putting this deal on.
Hey, Austin Cool, your main event winner from 6th to 1st in 1 lap. He led them all here tonight. Give it up for your winner of the night number 2 of the John Morris Classic, Austin Cool, getting it done here tonight. The SWDRA Late Models race.